Good morning, grade 4. Welcome back to the English class. How are you all doing today? Let's learn a new chapter today from your English workbook. The name of the chapter is The Best New Artist. This is a story about how a great teacher inspired her student and helped him regain his confidence and achieve in life. So all of you please turn to page number 45 of your English workbook. Let's read the story. At Birchwood High, lessons were tough and school hours long. It took me half an hour to cycle to school as it was almost 3 kilometers away from home, and by the afternoon I would be tired and in no mood to study. The narrator is a student of the school named Birchwood High. It seems that the school is a bit far away from his home. Every day he has to cycle 3 whole kilometers to reach the school, and by the time he reaches there, he'll be so tired and he'll lose all interest to study. He'll be too tired to sit in the class. Soon, my grades started falling, as did my self-confidence. See, when he reaches the school, he would be too tired to study anything. He won't have any concentration in the class, and then his grades started to fall. And when his grades fell, he started losing confidence in himself. At home, I no longer enjoyed interacting with my friends and instead would lock myself in my room all day, feeling unhappy and exhausted. So when he started to lose his self-confidence, he started to become reserved. He tried to avoid people. He felt that to be around people was exhausting and he hated it. He would sit in his room for hours and hours, trying to avoid any interaction with others. Around this time, I found an interest in art. The school had a thriving art department and the art teacher, Sakshi ma'am, was a wonderful person. So the narrator, he was trying to be reserved. He was losing confidence in himself and he tried to avoid people. And around this time, he started to develop an interest in art. And the school in which he was studying, the Birchwood High, had a thriving art department, which means it was so alive, so blooming and growing. And the art teacher there was named Sakshi ma'am, and she was a wonderful artist too. She was so dear to all the students there. She was so kind, patient and encouraging that I found myself looking forward to her classes. Her words of praise made me feel good about myself, and I slowly started believing that I could be good at something. So Sakshi ma'am was a wonderful person. She was so kind, patient and encouraging that I found myself looking forward to her classes. Her words of praise made me feel good about myself, and I slowly started believing that I could be good at something too. It boosted my confidence. So when the grades were falling, the narrator started losing his self-confidence. And he even hated going to school. But there was one thing that he always looked forward to. It was Sakshi ma'am's art class. She was a wonderful person. She was so encouraging, so kind, so patient and so dear to all the students that the narrator will always look forward to her classes. The teacher's words of encouragement boosted the narrator's self-confidence, that he started to believe that he too is good at something. He started to believe in himself. Slowly, he was regaining his confidence. So let's read the rest. The art room was very colorful. One wall was devoted to replicas of paintings by great masters like Picasso, Monet and Van Gogh. Another wall had paintings and sketches by Sakshi ma'am's students, and a part of another wall had paintings done by Sakshi ma'am herself. She was a well-known artist, and her paintings had graced many exhibitions held at famous art galleries in the city. So here the narrator talks about the art room in his school and also about the great Sakshi ma'am. The art room in the school was very colorful, and the walls of the room had replicas. Replica means copy. It had copies of famous paintings done by great painters like Pablo Picasso, Claude Monet and Vincent van Gogh. The room also had some paintings done by Sakshi ma'am herself. Sakshi ma'am was also a great artist. Some of her great paintings were even showcased in various exhibitions held in the city. Let's read the rest of the story. So the art class was scheduled twice a week. The art room was always open to us. Sakshi ma'am would be there to help us with our sketches or colors. With great patience, she taught me the correct way to hold the brush for different strokes and to mix colors to get a particular shade. So in a week, there were 2 classes scheduled for art. But the art room was always open to the kids and kids could go there anytime and Sakshi ma'am would be there to help them with their paintings and drawings. She taught the kids about different strokes used in paintings and also how to mix different colors to get a particular shade. My blank canvas transformed into a riot of colors under her supervision and I felt no less than a great artist myself when she praised my efforts. So she was such a wonderful person that she always made it a point to encourage her students with praising words, praise for their efforts. So with her words of encouragement, the narrator was slowly regaining his confidence in himself. And he improved his interest and skill in painting day by day under her supervision. And he felt like a great artist himself. I painted beautiful landscapes and even tried my hand at human shapes and forms. So he became better in painting day by day. And what kind of pictures he tried to draw? He painted landscapes and he even tried drawing people. A few months later, there was a painting competition and Sakshi ma'am encouraged me to participate. I was nervous and hesitated due to my poor grades in other subjects. I thought everyone would only make fun of me. It was solely my respect for her, belief in me that led me to participate. So a few months later, there was this painting competition coming up and Sakshi ma'am encouraged the narrator to participate in the competition. But he hesitated because his grades in other subjects were poor and he thought everyone will make fun of him for participating in this competition. But then what happened? Sakshi ma'am believed in his capabilities. She knew he could be a winner there. So she kept encouraging him and Sakshi ma'am's belief in her student made him respect her. And this respect made him participate in the competition. Then came the biggest day of my life. I was awarded the new Best Artist Award. Soon after, my grades improved remarkably in other subjects as well. So, with Sakshi mom's encouragement, the narrator finally participated in the painting competition and guess what? He got the Best New Artist Award in the competition. And finally, he regained his self-confidence. He became a winner. He felt he could achieve something. So once he regained confidence in himself, his grades also started improving. I never looked back after that achievement. Thanks to my great teacher, my confidence and self-esteem were restored. I was excited about going to school again. Thank you, Sakshi ma'am. I remember you with humility. So because of this great teacher, the narrator was able to regain or restore his self-confidence and self-esteem and he never doubted himself. And he owes his achievements to Sakshi ma'am. Children, I hope you enjoyed the story. I suggest you please read the story once again and as an activity for the day, you have to read about the great painters Picasso, Monet and Van Gogh and also do a research about their paintings. You can also make presentations about their paintings. Please make sure you are doing research online in the presence of your parents. So once you have made the presentation, you can send it through Microsoft Teams. So that's all for today. We'll see you in the next class. Till then, bye.